Thank you, Henrik. Thank you, Lisa. Mr. President, Mr. Assistant Secretary General, General Nakasone, Generals, Admirals, Excellencies, dear faithful fans of CyCon, it is an honor and privilege to welcome you to the 14th Annual CyCon Conference here in Tallinn. The last time we met here physically was 3 long years ago, in 2019. And while we made the most out of the pandemic era online events, I trust that most of you came to a quick realization last night at the icebreaker event that the CyCon vibe does not travel via internet. We, after all, we are human beings. We like to be close to other human beings. Yes, even the Nordic introvert types like myself. So we're thrilled. We're thrilled to be back live. We're tremendously glad that you, the faithful CyCon crowd, CyCon audience, is back with us. We are sold out again. There are enough cyber conferences globally that one could leave home after New Year's on 1st of January, travel from conference to conference, and come back home for Christmas. We, the NATO Cooperative Cyber Defense Center of Excellence, we are very much aware of the level of competition out there. So we truly appreciate that you have trusted with us the most important resource that you have, your time. You come from 50 countries and 4 continents. Amazing. This year's CyCon Program Committee was led by Tatiana Yancharkova. So everything that you enjoy at this year's CyCon is thanks to Tanya and her team. And everything you dislike is my fault. Please address it to me. We tremendously appreciate the commitment of our world-class speakers. We do not have a budget to pay speaker fees, so all the outstanding experts that you will see as our keynotes and panelists, they do it for economy class tickets to Tallinn and your applause. So while we are being cheap, please, you, the audience, don't. To prove that we're not completely stingy, I would like to now reveal this year's speaker gift. As a tradition, it is an Estonian handcrafted item, and this time it is a wooden case for your eyeglasses. Most cyber people are equipped with them. And those that are not, I'm sure you own at least 1 pair of sunglasses for both of those sunny days that we have in Estonia each year. We could not deliver you CyCon without the help and partnership of our sponsors. Being a governmental, non-commercial organization, our budget is multiple times lower than you would guess. Trust me, I know. This year, our diamond-level sponsors are Fortinet, Meta, and Microsoft. Thank you for your partnership and support. Our sponsors have the option of filling a booth in the coffee break area, so please do visit and thank them and learn a thing or two about their vision. Our conference agenda, as always, is packed with high-level, insightful keynotes and expert panels divided into 3 areas: technology, policy, and law. The beauty of CyCon crowd, you, is your diverse background and interest. I know that you have already picked out your must-go sessions, but please allow me to pick a few to highlight them. I will start from the last day, counting back towards today's special events. On Friday, right before the closing remarks, we have a keynote session on this stage by Bruce Schneier from the Harvard Kennedy School. Bruce is a multiple-time CyCon guest. He's mostly known for his thoughts and works on cryptography. And this time he will talk on the looming topic, the coming AI hackers. Tomorrow, on Thursday, we will have a very special panel, 11 o'clock, main stage here. 1 year ago, when we picked the theme, Keep Moving, for this year's conference, we really could not have possibly known how different the world would be. We foresaw the world changing in the post-pandemic world, so we thought, you better keep moving in a changing world. But we did not foresee the cataclysmic paradigm shift in the global security environment brought by Russia acting on this 21st century, just like the Soviet Union did back in 1939, launching a brutal war of expansion against a European neighbor. So when I visited Kiev in January this year, I asked the military members who I met there on their opinion of the threat of war. And I was overwhelmed by the bravery in their response. They said that we, the Ukrainian soldiers, we have been fighting the war against Russia for the last 8 years with one hand tied behind our backs. If we now get to have a fair fight, bring it on. And as we know, Ukraine's heroic defense of their country has been anything short of amazing, both in physical space and in cyberspace. They are moving. And we're proud to host a panel on the cyber dimension of the war in Ukraine, where 3 panelists are with the frontline experience in the ongoing cyber war. And also, as you are well aware, our Center Steering Committee unanimously approved the accession of Ukraine. So in other words, Ukraine is on the path becoming the fully committed contributing partner nation in the NATO CCDCOE soon. And we're honored to have Ukrainian Deputy Minister of Defense, Mr. Oleg Haiduk, in the audience. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Now, coming to today, before introducing the 3 important keynotes right after me, there is a slight schedule change. Yona Rudkowska could not make it due to health reasons, and with less than 48-hour notice, our future director, Dr. Mark Norma, yes, on the 1st of August, I will hand over the command. So our future director, Dr. Mark Norma, is stepping in on a short notice to the CyCon stage. He has a very exciting background in space and physics. He's a professor in Tartu University, long-time professor. For the last 5 years, he's been working with the development in an exciting Estonian startup on autonomous ground vehicles. So we'll tell about cybersecurity of the autonomous ground vehicles. So all you need to do to meet the next director of CCDCOE is to come back after coffee break. Now, today's special events. Today, I will have the opportunity to introduce, you have the opportunity to listen to the 3 very special keynotes. First one of them. In Estonia, we have a non-written tradition that the president does not come from the ranks of career politicians. Thus, we have once again privileged to be we are once again privileged to have a president who is technology savvy and enjoys sharing his thoughts with an educated audience like yourselves. Mr. Alar Karis has been the president of Estonia since October last year. He has a very accomplished background in science with his latest research in the fields of molecular genetics and developmental biology. He's a longtime professor and from 2007 to 2012 served as a rector of University of Tartu. Mr. President, CyCon is yours.